Hello people. Haven't made a video in a while. Been super busy or sick or just too daggone cold to get outside. Been one or the other. But it's nice to say I was actually busy doing so. I got an opportunity to help a fella out hauling some cars, which is nice because I get to actually, make $1 with a wagon, which wasn't much, but I mainly did it just to get out of the house and for the sake of the cars. I hate to see good quality metal, rot. And these cars have been sitting for decades really rotting. I knew where they was forever. This guy managed to actually purchase them. 364 Impalas, a 60 model Ford. Some people have been calling it a milk truck, but I don't think that's what it was. It's non-refrigerated, it's non-insulated. I think it was a mail carrier or a laundry truck or something of that nature. But it was cool. He's already sold it. Excuse me. You can go on Facebook under Michelle Smith and check them out. It's very cool. He still has his 364 Impalas. All 2 doors, all for sale. One's a 4-speed, I'm quite sure. I also did some hauling for myself. As I mentioned, I could not find the parts to fix Dad's truck. So, there's a guy on Facebook put this up for sale. It had passed through a couple hands. Someone bought it for the engine. And then he got it for the interior and front clip, and I got it for everything else. This will leave me only needing a fender and a grill shell, but it's got all the original wheels with it, which we need because one of Dad's is destroyed. Spindles in it, good windshield, which we need. Both airbags, as you can see, it's been pretty much stripped, but I picked this up for the price of the airbags used, really. Dirt cheap. He just needed it out of his stepdad's garage. So I'm very, very pleased with that. Very pleased. And I've got to go this weekend and look at some other cars this gentleman might buy. And I may try to get one myself. I haven't seen it yet. 55 Ford 2-door post car. I am sure it's rusty. I'm sure it is. It's been sitting in the woods forever. But this guy, well, what it is, his dad passed away, and his dad kept keys, he kept titles, he's got everything organized. Everything but the cars. But all the important stuff is organized. So if this car is worth bringing home, I believe I can get it home for a couple $100, maybe. And if I can, I will, because a 55, 56, 57, all dream cars of mine. And the 2-door post has got that cool moonshiner look about it. And I'm good with that. I like it a lot. Uh-oh. We got anger amongst the cats. It's that time of year, people. I've been short of breath and can't hardly breathe lately, so kind of limits what I can do, which I'm sure these ain't helping, but I'm getting ready to try to quit. Hope I can. I wish I had more to tell you guys, but I like to touch base once in a while, even if there ain't a whole lot going on. A friend of mine did give me this. This was a little camper made from a pop-up by someone a long time ago. And I've been looking for a little single axle camper like this. I don't know if you can see anything in the dark. And I don't want it to use as a camper the way it is. What I wanted it for was a carpentry project, you might say. The wheelbase, if you'll see, it's got a very heavy steel frame under it. I have always wanted to build a teardrop. Just build it myself. Build a teardrop camper. Just something big enough for a bed, a heater, maybe put a generator on the tongue so you could stick an air conditioner in the window, because I want to match it up to my blue truck and be able to tow it to, say, you know, car shows. That way you could spend a week in, you know, some other place without having to, you know, shell out for the motel rooms. You know, you want to stay a week, get a motel room a couple nights during that week, and spend the rest of the time in the camper. And, you know, it makes the idea of actually doing that sort of thing more plausible for me. And I think it'd be fun. 13-inch wheels. It needs tires, of course. And they pulled straight. Can't keep my cigarette lit. They pulled straight. Put a new receiver on the front, probably. I don't like that old one. And go for it. And if I do that, I'll try to document that here on YouTube. And that'll be, you know, probably later in the summer. I got a lot more stuff to do. I still have to add on to this shed. I've got the lumber for it, been laying there all winter. And we're going to go, you see where the post is there, we're going to build an actual shed over there for the wood, keep it dry. And I've got a carport frame we're going to set up right here where this camper is. And it's like a 18 by 22. And I'm going to put it right against this shed, connect the two a little bit. And this will give me a much better place to work on stuff. And that's all, you know, slow go stuff, but we're going to get it done. That, and I want to try to consolidate some of this Pontiac material. I don't know. I always said I'd keep them down in the field, and that way if I need a part, they're there. But it's like this old girl. Time I get off from it what I want off from it, there ain't going to be much to keep. So I may just strip it, send it on up the road, because I've got a lot of scrap metal I can round up. And right now I'm going to get under the hood of the Ford because it has a charging issue. Brand new alternator, works good and everything. But you go down the road and say you'll make a right hand turn, light comes on. The charge gauge goes down and you'll straighten back up, it'll go back out. So there's a wire problem somewhere. It looks like rain and it's beautiful sky. Oh Lord, it's like 70 degrees out here, which is just wonderful. We had snow 3 or 4 days ago. Alright guys, I guess that's my rambling. If I can figure out how to link in pictures of those cars that I hauled, I will, because I've got pictures of them. I should have taken the camera, but I just forgot. But yep, Ranger scrap. Anybody needs a good cab, that's a really good cab. The frame is shot, the bed's not much. If you just needed one, you could use it. But the truck was from Saginaw, Michigan, that's why it got junked. The frame was bad. But it's a good cab. I ain't found no rust in it yet. I hate to crush it, but if somebody don't want it, that's where it's going. I'm gonna keep the doors. Dad showed interest in changing his to manual windows, and that one's manual. I had to find door panels. Alright guys, I've rambled enough. Please subscribe and all that. I thank you for that. Those that do, comment pleases me to no end. And we'll talk at you later. Bye-bye.